Hello, good afternoon to you and welcome to Business on the News. Now, some foreign investors say they want more clarity on government's plan to remove taxes. The new administration has promised to abolish and cut some tax rates to help reduce the cost of doing business in the country. It has, however, failed to give details on the margins of reduction for the proposed tax cuts and when these reviews will be implemented. For some investors, it might be difficult to respond to this promise as government has not provided the required details. Robert Tashima is managing editor for global research firm Oxford Business Group. He has been sharing some thoughts with Joy Business.
By and large, most investors right now are waiting to see what the specifics of the new policies will be. Obviously, campaigning for the presidency is one thing. Actually running a government is another. And that's not a distinction that's unique to Ghana. I'm seeing that right now in my own country of the U.S., where we've had a president coming in who's said a bunch of stuff on the campaign trail, and we're not entirely sure, is that actually going to happen when he's in government? So there's going to be obviously a need to see how the government outlines the specifics of its policies, like lowering taxes. What are the plans to reduce the corporate tax burden, for example? And what impact will that have on Ghana's balance sheet? Certainly there's been a push in recent years successfully to expand the revenue base for Ghana, but more needs to be done given how high the debt is currently, and that's in part a result of the strengthening dollar and the payments that need to be made on Ghana's euro bonds. So ultimately the question is, with all of these different factors playing into it, how easy or difficult will it be for the new administration to meet its manifestos and its previous statements? And I think at the moment, many investors are waiting to see what happens there, but certainly the noises that the government has made thus far have been very encouraging.
Are they also worried by latest numbers that are coming out, even from the new administration, that our debt-GDP ratio would hit 72% of GDP. The budget deficit might be more than 8%. We've missed out on inflation target. Even under the IMF program, we've had all these challenges. Is that also a concern for them?
It certainly is a concern, but I don't think it's a surprise either. This is something that's been coming down the pipeline for a while, and I think if you take a look at, for example, the debt and the fact that it's risen in proportion to GDP, a lot of that is on the back of the dollar-denominated euro bonds. And so as a result of depreciation, with those payments on the euro bonds going up, that could be foreseen. And so that's been happening over the past several months. That's not surprising.
And that's an update in business for now. There will be more details of business stories on the marketplace shortly at 1 p.m. My name is Emmanuel Abuachi. Good afternoon.